you're still tuned in to NN Extra. Guys, it's only 1 week to the general election.
What? I can't believe it. We
Yes.
started with like 100 and I don't know what. Now we are saying 18. No. What?
I can't wait for these elections to end.
I know. I can't wait for them to just come and go.
They could just make our life this small.
Yeah.
Will you guys
Like life after elections. It's like we've made August 8th to be like...
It's like the end of the world.
The end of the world. But there's life... Yani, there's a September.
We don't have plans for after 8th. I'm like
life is...
my
No,
head,
may I have plans?
my head has reached to the election level.
No, may I have plans? I want to look beyond the election.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to be hopeful that we're gonna be happy, we're gonna be peaceful, and we'll have a president, and we'll move on. Come August 8th, 9th, 10th, life will be normal. September, October, November,
Exactly.
Christmas.
And life has to be normal.
Yeah,
We're
like
going to
let's
fight
move on.
for what?
We've made elections to be like
Oxygen.
A very big...
Yeah.
You know, it's at the end of the day, we have to tell everyone that it's not a life and death thing, guys.
Yeah.
It's a life thing.
It's a life thing, not a death thing.
Yeah.
Everybody should just be peaceful.
I agree.
We don't need this mambos as what clashes and what.
Yeah.
Kama sisi hivi watatu tunapendana, we don't even
Kabisa.
care who's going to
Yani-
be president or not. We're just fine.
As long as we get a good, because they're all good leaders.
All we need is just a good leader.
A good leader.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
And peace.
And peace. Now, there's this story that has been moving or very controversial. Everybody remembers Gladys Kamande, the lady who had hiyo illness yake ilikuwa na jina ngumu. I don't know Thrimbos what.
That one. That one.
But we all saw how she was suffering from lung, I don't know, disease or something, and complications. Yeah, thank you. And she was even blind. Everybody came together and contributed money to help her go to India and get treatment, and it was actually very successful, and they were able to raise an amount of 9 million shillings. But now the problem is there's a controversy tussle on who is to be able to now look over the balance that has remained. And if you have been on social media, which I know everybody is these days, you see everybody has points on what this woman has done. People are calling her the devil, the what. All I'm saying is that if someone comes to my aid and helps me, is it a problem at the end of the day if I want this money to do something with it?
It is a problem. It's a problem when you want to misuse this money and or use it to do something different to contrary to what it was contributed for. This woman was sick. People contributed money, gave her the money to go for treatment in India. She's not yet well. We need her to get well. So if she uses this money, God forbid, something happens. Will she come back to ask people for money again?
But what
Do you think people will give her the money again?
What she's asking to do with the money, she's asking to buy a
Land.
Land is an investment. It's an asset which appreciates. Whenever she will be needing another kind of lump sum of money, she can be able to sell that land.
What if there's nobody to buy that land at that time?
No, there'll always be someone to buy.
Yeah, there'll
I
always
think
be someone to
if
buy.
the money was contributed for her, towards her,
yes,
then let her do with
exactly
the money what she wants to do with the money. If you have a need,
yeah,
and you ask people to contribute, let's say it's a wedding or whatever, and you ask people to contribute for you. Now, if there's surplus of that money, you're the one who choose, you know what, maybe I'll put this towards honeymoon, or I'll put this towards a house. It's up to you.
But you fail to understand one thing. There's no surplus. This woman is not yet well. She is not yet well.
but she's not asking to go and misuse. You are not getting my point. She's not asking this money to go on a holiday in Mombasa, which I'm not saying going on a holiday is a bad thing. But she's asking this money, and she's not going to spend the whole 5 million. The surplus that has remained is 5 million. She's not going to spend the whole 5 million to buy land, obviously. And land appreciates. Come on, guys. Land is an investment. If things go south and she still needs money, she can be able to sell this land at double the price she bought it for.
Yeah.
I think guys are just making noise. Tender women and a zako. Guys are just making noise for I don't know. They don't. I mean, I don't find it if they have reason for them to make noise
They
about
have valid
her.
reasons.
No.
Someone contributed money hapo, maybe he was going to do something with that money, akajitolea, akapena hiyo pesa. Alafu nasikia wewe unaenda kujita going to buy yourself land, and the person who contributed that money doesn't even have land. So you just use Kenyans to
make yourself richer.
Seriously.
That's not it. She did go for treatment,
But she has not finished her treatment.
but she's still going to
But
treatment.
if I mean, I think it's her health at the end of the day. If she's choosing to buy land as opposed to go for, like, it's her health at the end of the day. The money has already been contributed. So what are we supposed to do? Give back the money to the people?
Of course, you cannot give it back to people.
Exactly. So at this point, I think.
But she can pay it forward.
Like
she can pay it forward.
All I'm saying is that, you know, let her be. Let Gladys be if she wants. I feel like she has gone through a lot.
Yeah.
That guys should not be just up in arms with her. Yeah. I understand the other guy's side on who were handling the money, because the money was being handled by a team of people who were put there to make sure that she undergoes this process till the end. But all she's saying, she's not going to spend all this money doing something silly or stupid. I think she has a very sound head, on her body. Oh my goodness.
Head on her head.
Yeah,
and she's making, guys, just let her be. I mean, it's like unicontributie kitu alafu kesho niambie nataka receipt ya kila kitu.
Kila kitu umefanya.
Unipatie.
Personally, I think let her. We contributed the money. We gave her the money. Let her discern what she wants to do with the money.
Someone just stood somewhere, you contributed one bob each, and then you go buy yourself land on someone somewhere who contributed that one bob. It hurts.
That is pure jealousy.
Tenda, no, it's not jealousy.
Yeah.
Not jealousy. Tenda wewe manenda zako. Fine. If imam ametosheka, there's someone out there who needs that money. She can give it to someone else, not the entire amount, but
she's still needy, guys. She's still needy.
She's going to buy land.
Land that will help her not miss a meal, or, you know, her own personal essentials. Do you want her to? Because the other day she was staying at the rental house for free. The landlord was letting her stay there for free. Now she still needs to continue paying for rent. Where is she going to get this money? She needs to make sound decision in what happens with the balance that has remained.
You humane Kenyans. You did a good job. I'll see what your money
and just even if you contributed 1 shilling and now you're seeing her being at a position to buy a land, that's jealousy, and your contribution falls to nothing actually. Let her be, because it's not only you who contributed, but it was an accumulation of people who came together to actually raise that amount.
That's why I'm saying pay it forward. Full stop.
Tenda we manenda zako, uliza Mungu akupatie. Nothing else.